and respect. It's called Being a Star. Show your enthusiasm, show your spirit, and show your respect as well. Show our student athletes today a supportive atmosphere in which they can be their best, and they will show greatness. Coming up in just a few minutes, we'll have our introductions, our national anthem. We also want to welcome our World Volley Officials Association behind home plate today, David Vasquez. First base is Gerald Kirk, and third base is Don Alexander. We'll wait just a few minutes for the coaches meeting, and then the national anthem and player introductions, and here in store for the number 2, number 6, Green Living, last year's state championship game.
There you go.
All right. All right, we're fired up now. Well, maybe I'll jump in a little bit early, just let people know what's going on. I can get some commercials played and good afternoon, and we welcome you to this live streaming event presented by Table Rock Sports. We have non-conference 6A, Oregon 6A girls softball. Two of some of the best teams you'll find in this year's ranks as the Sherwood Bowmen pay a visit to Benny Field to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. We got one team, the Black Tornado, riding a 17-game winning streak. Go all the way back to April 13th, and a league loss to Grants Pass to find the last time they lost a game. Meanwhile, Sherwood on a similar trajectory. Their loss, well, the last one came on April 17th, a 4-2 decision against Forest Grove. The Bowmen come in with a record overall of 22-3, the first place team out of the Pacific Conference. Meanwhile, the Black Tornado out of the Southwest Conference own an overall record of 23-2. We're glad you could join us. Jim McCoy here on the microphone, along with Dan Hartwell on the camera. Game getting started a little bit late. Some of you probably tuning in or trying to find us at 4:30, wondering, well, where are these guys? Well, Sherwood making a long road trip down here, got a little bit behind schedule, and when I arrived at the ballpark about almost 2 hours ago, I said, well, we're going to have to start this one just a little bit later. Well, it gives things an opportunity to cool down just a little bit. It's a very pleasant day for a ball game. Enough breeze to keep the edge off, but nonetheless, some nice warm temperatures, and we don't have to worry about that wet stuff that is so often a part of the scenery here in Southern Oregon. Right here at game time, it is 75 degrees, and sun doesn't go down till 8:30. And barring a long pitcher's duel, it could happen, we should be out of here by the time sunset rolls around. Well, it's going to be a fun game. We were talking, Dan and I were a little bit earlier, just trying to get a sense for, well, who would be the favored team in this situation? This is a game where, who knows? Really, both teams, excellent seasons, excellent records, tough competition, even though Sherwood has one more in the loss column than do the Black Tornado, somewhat based on the strength of schedule. In the 6A power rankings, you have the Bowman ranked higher than North Medford. But anybody who's familiar with North Medford softball knows that they've pretty well run over the competition here in southwestern Oregon. Now as the standings have finally shaken out, North cruising to the league title, and then Grants Pass fighting their way into a second-place spot. Really, there was quite a battle down here between Grants Pass, Roseburg, and then, you know, you had South Medford that was a little bit of a part of that mix for a period of time. Sheldon and teams like that. Really, there was only about two teams that really didn't have a chance, and South Medford, after getting off to a competitive beginning, kind of began to run out of steam. That team, very young, and just kind of ran out of gas as the season went along. But for North Medford, outstanding team. A lot of senior leadership on it with J.C. Russell Tyler, Natalie Tascala, Maylee Hamlin, the left fielder, Miley Braxton, Reese Drysdale, Taryn Mosier, and Rebecca Tuivanu. Teams are beginning to gather along the baselines as they get ready for introductions. No shortage of seniors on the Bowman between Maisie Schindler, Finley Fugate, Daisha Cornwell, Penny Brown, J.C. Carl, Liz Johnston, Lily Silva, Jordan Henderson, and Reese Gokenauer. Teams getting ready to take the field, obviously with the Black Tornado as the home team. They'll be on defense first. They're getting some of their warm-ups in. While they do that, we've got a lot of sponsors to thank for making this live streaming event free of charge possible to you. So let's go ahead and take a quick moment to pay homage to them, and we'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
I'd like to thank the sponsor for our game center. We're talking about Lithia Motors. Our thanks to General Manager Justin Lombardi. For over 26 years, Lithia has been our major sponsor, and of course you can go to Lithia for Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep vehicles and pickup trucks. Again, we're thankful for their part in helping make these live streaming events available to you free of charge. Just getting the last little bit of warm-up time in. Again, if you're just joining us, this game's scheduled for 4:30, getting a late start, making the trip from Sherwood. The bus got a little bit behind schedule, and so they're going to go ahead and give this a 5 o'clock start. So we're more than all ready for you. Looking forward to bringing you to today's contest. Between these two teams, you're talking only 5 losses on the season out of a possible roughly 60 games played. Who knows but what we might see these two Lockhorns again down the stretch. We're just beginning to turn that corner from the regular season to the playoffs. A lot of teams getting their endowment games in. And, of course, this is an opportunity to get fine-tuned, take on some quality competition, and get themselves ready. You fans here locally, I think one of the impressive things, and we've had a chance to spend a lot of time covering South Medford this spring, as well as Grants Pass. This will be my second look at the Black Tornado this spring, and I think one of the things that is truly impressive is the depth of the program. We've seen Julia Edwards on the bump. Also, we have seen the freshman sensation Rafe Souza in the circle as well, and today making the start, the left-hander for the Black Tornado. We're talking about Riley Rivero. So we'll see her make the start with Julia Edwards in as the designated player. Would not be surprising, depending upon the flow of the game, that they might not give opportunity for the Black Tornado to give some time on the bump to Edwards. Down across the way, we're coming to you live from the right center field, behind the center field fence. One of the things we like about it is get a nice long drive. We'll get the chance to see that better if somebody gets a hold of a long drive. And, of course, we don't have to shoot through the chain link. Hear the familiar voice of public address announcer Demi DeSoto for many years, part of the Table Rock team. Right now we're taking a look at Sherwood getting their warm-ups in. Looking at Sherwood's schedule, and again, they're coming to us from the Pacific Conference. Their only losses this year have come to Lake Oswego at 5-3, all the way back their opener on March 19th. Then there was a loss to Wilsonville on March 31st, 5-2. And then there was a 4-2 loss to Forest Grove. but looking over their schedule, it's been nothing but wins since April 17th, winning in dominating fashion against teams like Liberty and Century. Also, putting runs on the board in healthy fashion, a 9-3 victory on April 23rd against Glencoe. They're one of their league mates. And then Barlow, 6-3 win. They haven't played a lot of close games this year. I'm just looking at a real recent stretch of games, beating Nelson 16-5 and Century 16-1. North Medford, it's kind of a similar story, really. Their losses this year have come against West Salem. That was back during spring break on March 23rd, a 2-0 loss. And then there was the 7-1 loss to Grants Pass. But since then, in that series against Grants Pass, and we got a chance to, that was one of the games where I got to watch them, the one that ended up getting cut short because of rain. And that one, North had spotted Grants Pass, I believe it was a 6-0 lead. Then they went to Rivero at pitcher, and then they started to put together a really nice rally, and then ended up prevailing in that game 12-7. And then right after that, they doubled up Grants Pass 16-8. But otherwise, you see right down the stretch, number of games, double-digit scoring and wins over Sheldon, against South Eugene, against Willamette. And then just most recently, they played their 3-game set against Roseburg, swept them, nail-biting 1-0 victory against a very competitive Indians team, and then doubling them up on the 16th, 10-5, and then winning the nightcap of that twin bill by a score of 5-0. And one of the things that you see as you make your way around the ballpark here at North Medford is a realization that this North Medford program has a rich history of state championships going all the way back to the early days of the program back in 1984. 8 championships to their credit. Of course, Larry Benny there at the helm of the program in the early days, and then you go a little bit further down the road, Mike Maben with a successful run here, and now he's coaching college ball down in Arizona. And then Chris Campbell, the current head coach, and he's got the team competing well once again. And one has to think that not only the Black Tornado, but their opposition today, the Bowmen, have a nice, deep playoff run in them. We're going to get ready to do the starting lineups. This will give us opportunity to break away momentarily and recognize our sponsors. We'll be back here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community. Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Starting off with the substitutes. Number 2, Finley Fugate. Number 4, Maddie Wright. Number 8, Boone Brown. Penny Brown. Number 9, J.C. Carl. Number 9, Liz Johnston. Number 11, Morgan Wright. Number 12, Olivia Garrison. Number 14, Lily Silva. Number 15, Annika Brandt. Number 18, Reese Grochnar. Number 20 is Reese Giono. And number 21 is Adley Samter. For your Black Tornado coming up here under head coach Chris Campbell in a minute. Right first, the starters for Sherwood. Number 6, Daisha Cornwell, shortstop. Number 9, Maisie Schindler, right field. In the circle, Presley Serrano Ramos, pitcher. Number 8, Jordan Henderson, center field. Number 5, Kea Stevenson. Number 4, Parker Ayer, second base. Designated player, Berkeley Henning, number 13. And you've got Holly Mon, first base. Number 22, Katie Moore, left field. And number 1, Evelyn Bowie, the flex player. That is your Sherwood Bowman. For the home team, Chris Campbell, head coach. Assistant coaches, Daniel Smalley, Ron Becker, Tori Smalley, Sandy Horn Bosworth, Greg Winter, and Justin Edwards. Starting off with the substitutes, number 10, Miley Braxton. Number 16, Reese Drysdale. Number 19, Natalie Edwards. And number 21, Adrina Castillo. And now for your starters, number 5, left fielder, Maylee Hamlin. Number 9, second base, Capri Curtis. Shortstop, number 2, Natalie Tiscala. Third base, number 38, Becca Tuivanu. Number 23, right field, Kaylin Russell Tyler. And the pitcher, number 3, Riley Rivero. Number 8, the designated player, Julia Edwards. Number 1, center field, J.C. Russell Tyler. Number 15, Hadley Peterson, catcher. And number 17, the flex player, Taryn Mosier. That is your North Medford Black Tornado.
And there you have the introduction of the teams today. Just moments away from first pitch. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and be back with action right here on TableRockSports.net.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as the fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning
the playing of our national anthem. And we are about set to go. With the Black Tornado as the home team, wearing their white tops with black numerals and red trim, red pants. As the home team, they will take the field first. Meanwhile, we have Sherwood in the black pants, white tops, and it looks we have a similar mix of black numerals and red trim. Taking a look at the batting order that will be going to work against Rivero. Leading off and playing shortstop will be Daisha Cornwell. She'll be followed in the order by Maisie Schindler playing right field. The number 3 hitter is the pitcher, Presley Serrano Ramos. Hitting cleanup and playing center field is Jordan Henderson. She'll be followed in the order by Kea Stevenson at third base. Parker Ayers is playing second base. She's followed by the designated player, Berkeley Henning. And with the number 8 hitter playing first will be Holly Mongan. And hitting ninth playing left field will be, this is where you have really fun trying to read your own handwriting, but we'll have more playing left field, hitting ninth, and then the catcher, Evie Brewy, as the flex player. Defensively for the Black Tornado, it will shape up as follows. We'll have Taryn Moser over at first base. Patrolling second base for Chris Campbell and company will be Capri Curtis. Over at third, Bex Tuivanu. And the shortstop is Natalie Tescala. The outfield from left to right, it's Hamlin in left. In center is Taylor Russell Tyler. The right fielder is Kaylin Russell Tyler. Behind the plate, Haley Peterson. And the starting pitcher is Riley Rivero. Rivero, the left-hander, gets set to go to work. Right down Broadway, 0-2.
Yes, Joe.
That's weird. I'm showing it's going here. Okay.
Leading off will be number 5, Navy Hamlin, followed by number 9, Capri Curtis.
Boss checking in with us. If you've had a little bit of momentary trouble with the feed, he's got his eye on it, and the fly out there ends the inning, and we will take a quick break, and we'll be back with the home half of the first inning right after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Back here at Benny Field, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Black Tornado lineup for you, leading off and playing left field is Maylee Hamlin. She'll be followed in the order by the second baseman, Capri Curtis. Hitting third, the shortstop, Natalie Tescala. The cleanup hitter, Becca Tuivanu, playing third base. We'll go ahead and pause here momentarily as Hamlin steps in. Hamlin makes contact. That bounces off the backstop, and we got a 0-1 count. Left-handed hitter with the bat held high. Left fielder awaits the pitch. That one high and inside to even things up. Serrano Ramos comes to the plate. That one bounces to the dish. Hamlin ahead, 2-1. Of course, with your leadoff hitter, you want a player who's adept at getting on any way they can. By the walk, by the hit, taking one for the team by maybe getting hit. Here, Hamlin will swing through that offering. We have a 2-2 count. Serrano Ramos. And there's a strike, and there's one gone.
Now batting for the Black Tornado, second base, number 9, Cap Curtis.
So Serrano Ramos starts out her outing with a strikeout, and that'll bring Capri Curtis playing second base. Base is empty. One down. Serrano throws that with a lot of oomph, and there we saw her take a little something off of it. Little bunt laid down foul. 1-1. Well, you can imagine if you got somebody who can throw hard and then they can come at you, really change it up with something off speed, that can really mess your timing up. Looks like that may very well be a part of Serrano's MO. Swing and a miss. I was going to say, I didn't think that she was done. We've seen from time to time a hitter will lose track of the count. In this case, no, you're not done yet. Come back. The pitch. Up high, we have a even count at 2-2. A pitch, swing, and a miss. So 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts for Serrano Ramos. And here's the dangerous Natalie Tascala. And when you got a shortstop who's hitting third in your lineup, this is telling you this is an athlete right here. And she'll go ahead and hit it. That will drop into left field for a base hit. Tascala rounds first base, comes into second, standing up. Tascala with the 2-out double. Gives the Black Tornado a runner in scoring position with 2 out. Becca Tuivanu. Had a chance to see her a fair amount over the years, and she's a player that can reach the seats. Oh, 1 the count. Becca Tuivanu playing the hot corner, third base. Pitch from Serrano Ramos. She's inducing her opposition to swing, and she's got the advantage over the hitter at 0-2. The pitch upstairs, and Serrano Ramos strikes out the side for the Black Tornado. No runs on one hit and no errors by the Bowman. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with the top of the second here on TableRockSports.net.
You can stay connected to your favorite team with the new OSAA Live mobile app.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Super.
Here we go to the top of the second. The Bowman, Black Tornado in a scoreless deadlock. Here, the ball hit the shortstop. And the leadoff hitter gets aboard for Sherwood. So Henderson, the runner at first. Nobody gone. A strike to Stevenson. Kaya Stevenson playing third base. Opportunity to move the hitter along here, so we'll see if they play a little bit of small ball or let her swing away. A strike from Rivero. She's got the advantage now with 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Stevenson lays off the offering, and it sits at 1-2. Pitch fouled away. Stevenson stays alive. On deck hitter is Parker Ayers playing second base. A pitch, grounded to first, throw over to second, tried to get the lead runner, gets away from the second baseman. Hamlin throws into third, and the runner is safe. So we got runners at second and third. Nobody out. Try to bring everything up to date. That is hit wide of third. Evens up the count at 1-1. Rivero comes to the plate. That pitch in high. Two and one the count. Stevenson the runner at second. Henderson the runner at third. Ayers the hitter. Bouncing ball hit to shortstop. Tascala will knock it down. A run comes home on the infield single. So remains runners at first and third, just a different set now. Ayers getting the infield single. Henderson scoring the run. Ball hit in the air to left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Hamlin couldn't quite get there in time, and another run comes home. And it's a 2-0 ball game. Katie Moore, the hitter. So Stevenson scores the run. We got Ayers at second. Berkeley Henning at first. There's a strike from Rivero. She's ahead 0-2. Nobody out in the inning. And a pair of runners aboard for Sherwood as they have taken the 2-0 lead. Pitch low for a ball. Now we've got an even count at 2-2. Two and two the count. Now a count full at 3-2. Nobody gone. Runners at first and second. Moore takes the walk, and that'll load him up. So nobody out, bases loaded. Sherwood looking to break things open here in the top of the second. They're already up 2-0. Pitch fouled off. Count at 2-1. Bases loaded with nobody out. Henderson and Stevenson have scored. We've got Ayers, the runner, at third. Henning, the runner, at second. And now ball popped up in the air. There to make the catch, Tyler Russell. Now a throw to the plate, and she's safe. So that'll go as a sacrifice fly. So Cornwell with the sacrifice fly. Makes it a 3-0 ball game, and that ball hit by Macy Schindler is hit foul wide of third. Ball just hit in front of home plate. Nowhere to go. And that'll load him up once again. Runner stays at third. Thompson anticipating that. But Schindler aboard on an infield hit. Katie Moore down at second. Schindler the runner at first. Also have a runner at third and a timeout called. So a little meeting of the minds in the circle. Talk things over. It's a 3-0 ball game. Bases full, one out. Rivera comes to the plate. Ball hit in the air to center field. There to make the play is Taylor Russell. Tyler Russell, she'll try to throw it, and the run comes home. Runners move up. It's a 4-0 ball game. On the sacrifice fly. This is Jim.
Number 16.
Yeah. Okay, working through some of the technical difficulties. I know you may from time to time be seeing a little bit of a choppy feed, and we're going to address that between innings. We got 2 gone. Okay, we're back in action. So hopefully with the old power cycle, we've been able to kind of bring things back into focus, literally and figuratively. We got a 2-2 count to the leadoff hitter. Now we're going to have to bring everything up to date on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the second. Now have a full count to the leadoff hitter in the inning. And up at the plate, leading things off for the Black Tornado. Ball hit in the air to center field. It's deep, and it is gone. Let's show that to you again. There's the hit. It had the drive. It had the distance. It has a new home. Yeah, we had a chance to see that right next to us. Kalen Russell Tyler. The solo shot puts the Black Tornado on the board. New life for the team. And here's Riley Rivero. Kalen Russell Tyler gets her team in the scoring column. And there's a strike from Serrano Ramos to even up the count. 1-1 to the Black Tornado pitcher. Rivero swings through that one to take the count at 1-2. Russell Tyler hitting that one to about the deepest part of the park. Ground ball, throw across the infield. It gets away from the first baseman. So we got a runner aboard with nobody gone. So it'll go down as an E6, and here is the designated player, Julie Edwards. She's got a runner at first with nobody out, and her team with a little bit of a mountain to climb. But one thing that this Black Tornado squad has demonstrated is the ability to score runs in bunches. They trail 6-1 here in the bottom of the second. Serrano Ramos looking in the direction of the Bowman dugout. She'll wind and fire. Shows bunt. Oh, one pitch. That's upstairs, 1-1. The pitch. Serrano Ramos fires it right down Broadway and gets ahead 1-2. Runner at first with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. One-two pitch. That one hit foul down the first base line. Maisie Schindler retrieves it and sends it back. One-two. Here's the pitch. That one hit in the air, but that's going to land in the trees over near where the practice facility is for the soccer team. Pitch from Serrano Ramos, and a ground ball hit the third. Throw across the infield is in time. "5-3 on the play. Rivero motors into second base, so she's in scoring position now for Taylor Russell Tyler. Taylor plays center field. Kaylin Russell Tyler plays right. Pitch right down the middle. Serrano Ramos with the 0-1 count comes to the plate. Bouncing ball to short. Throw across the infield is in time. Now a throw over to third, and they get him out. So one of the more unique double plays that you'll see along the way. Russell Tyler ends up grounding out, and then Rivero retired 3-5 on the play, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the top of the third. It's a 6-1 ball game. We'll be right back after these messages.
123 right now at Abby's. Abby's BLT celebration is on. 1. Grab a large for under $20. 2. Go giant and get 50% more pizza. 3. Sauce it up with our new signature sauces. Now that's legendary. Our BLT pizza is loaded with 2 kinds of bacon, fresh lettuce, juicy tomatoes, and real cheese, all on our hand-rolled dough. Celebrate birthdays, graduations, and sports parties for less with our BLT. It's as easy as ABC. Order now at abbys.com.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Style Meets Savings event, get the lowest prices of the year on all luxurious Karastan flooring and save up to $1,000 or more. Plus, ask about special no-interest financing. Elevate your home during National Karastan Month Savings with Style, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
We'll go to the top of the third. The Black Tornado get one back on a solo homer by Kaylin Russell Tyler. Rivero, this ball hit wide of first. Strike one. One of the things I got to like, not only do we not have the chain link in our way as we try to give you the feed, but also we get a good look at the good view at any foul ball hit. And so here, Rivero gets ahead of the hitter 0-1. Ground ball hit wide of third. Presley Serrano Ramos, the hitter. Rivero gets the strike. For Riley, and my accounting might be just a little bit off today as we've been kind of working through some of the technical stuff, but if my math is correct, that is the first strikeout of the day for Rivero. So for you Rivero fans, you get to see her first strikeout of the day, and that'll bring up Jordan Henderson. Rivero's got herself sighted in right now, and she gets ahead of Henderson 0-1. We're in that part of the order that really started the uprising for the Bowmen in the second inning. This one fouled away. 0-2. See warming up on the Black Tornado bullpen, Julia Edwards. And again, with her set up as a designated player, figured there would probably be a decent possibility that we would see her today. Rivero misses on the pitch as the count goes 1-2. We mentioned that come from behind victory against Grants Pass a few weeks back. It was the other way around. Edwards started that game, but Rivero came on in relief and really gave Grant's pass hitters something different to see, and it paid off. It's always nice to have that kind of depth on your pitching staff. Ball popped up the short to Scala, makes the play. 2 away. Two gone. Bases empty. Swing and a miss. Holly Mon, the hitter. Pitch upstairs. We're even at 1-1. 1-1 the count. 2 gone in the inning. This one in the dirt. Comes rolling home. And the hitter, Mon, playing first base, ahead in the count. Rivero, the pitch, fouled off. 2-2. Here's a pitch, that one way up high. Black Tornado catcher doing a good job of reaching up and grabbing that one, although, again, the base is empty, so no threat of advancing. Got a full count at 3-2, and here's the pitch. That's popped up in the air. That one will bounce up against the fence over in the direction of the Sherwood dugout. So Mon staying alive. And once again, she makes contact, but it's fouled out of play. Three and two. Ball hit in the air, foul. Mon working a long, strong at bat here, trying to get something she can make contact with. We have a full count with 2 gone. Here's a pitch. That one hit deep to center field, and that one's gone. Holly Mon reaches the fences. Take that. We'll show you the replay on that. Mon getting a hold of it, and she got all of it, and she hit it just about the same place that Tyler Russell hit her home run. Now it's a 7-1 ball game. Mon with the solo round tripper. And now here's Katie Moore. She'll dance out of the way of that pitch and gets ahead of Rivero. Pitch bounces to the plate. 2-0. As you can see on the graphic on your John L. Scott scoreboard, nobody aboard, but 2 gone. Rivero gets that one over. 2-1 with 2 out. Bouncing ball, gets by Curtis, rolls out to center field. Base hit for Katie Moore. So runner at first and 2 out. Back to the top of the order and Daisha Cornwell. Pitch down and in. Cornwell getting ahead here, 1-0. You can see that there's a location that Rivera is working for. And actually, that one will end up being called a strike. So my apologies. We'll even that up at 1-1. Pulled down to first. And there, making the play is Moser, and that will retire the side, but not before a home run is hit by Holly Mon, making it a 7-1 ball game. We will take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back with the home half of the third inning right here on TableRockSports.net.
Whether you're finding flooring inspiration online or exploring our design tools at Lippard's Carpet One, Lippard's creates a shopping experience that's simply irresistible. Your seamless experience awaits at the Shine and Save event. Waterproof click flooring, $249. USA-made laminate and carpet, just $199 and 99 cents a square foot. Only at Lippard's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
The fan favorite Foremost is back at Abby's. 4 pizzas, 1 legendary meal. Pepperoni, cheese, Hawaiian, and Abby's special all in 1 square. It's hip to be square, but only for a limited time. Order the Foremost at Abby's.com before it's gone. Dinner for under $20? Done. A large Hawaiian is on sale Monday through Thursday at your neighborhood Abby's. Canadian bacon, sweet dull pineapple, hand-rolled dough. Feed the family for less. That's legendary. That's Abby's.
Well, we go to the bottom of the third for the Black Tornado. Find themselves down by 6 against one of the top 6A programs in the state. Leadoff hitter in the inning. 1-1 the count. Haley Peterson, the number 9 hitter in the order. She'll look at a strike. Presley Serrano Ramos. Strong outing so far, save for the solo homer by Kaylin Russell Tyler. Bouncing ball on the infield. Little shovel over to first. The play is made and there's one gone. So go to the top of the order. Maylee Hamlin. Hamlin struck out to lead off the game. She's ahead here, 1-0. And she'll loft that one foul over in the direction of the Bowman dugout. That'll go out of play. Levels the count at 1-1. A pitch way upstairs. Looked like that one got away from Serrano Ramos. Got a 2-1 count. One out. And nobody aboard. Ball hit foul. Hamlin just making a little bit of contact with it. So it's 2-2. On deck hitters, Capri Curtis. Ball popped up, popped back to the screen. 2-2. Hamlin with that hitting approach, you can see, is looking to have at least 1 foot out of the box by the time she makes contact and get a little bit of the edge heading down to first base. There's a swing and a miss. Two away. Unofficially, we've got Serrano Ramos with 4 strikeouts on the day. And she's throwing darts right now. She's up in the count, 0-1. Curtis, appearing as if to bunt, pulls that one back. Wisely lets it go by. 1-1. Serrano Ramos winds, comes to the plate. That pitch fouled away. Lands just a little wide of the Black Tornado bullpen. So we got a 1-2 count with 2 out in the inning. Good eye by Curtis. 2-2 the count. You're joining us late. Well, this game started late. Scheduled for 4:30. Bus got behind schedules coming down here from Sherwood. So it starts a little late, and they're swinging at the high pitch. That'll do it for the Black Tornado. 3 up, 3 down. We'll be back with the top of the 4th. Sherwood leading 7-1. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Here we go to the top of the fourth inning. Maisie Schindler will lead things off for the Bowmen, who lead in the ball game 7-1. Big 6-run uprising in the second. This ball popped up in the air. Tascala runs over, makes a play for it. There's one gone. So we got one out in the inning. And that'll bring up Presley Serrano Ramos, who's pitched a fine ball game today. Here, Rivero gets ahead of her, 0-1. Left-hander comes to the plate. Upstairs as the count goes 1-1. Off-speed pitch for a strike. 1-2. I think that's an off-speed pitch you call a knee buckler. And it'll make it 1-2. Pitch off target for a ball. 2-2 the count. That one will find the seam, and it goes for a base hit. So with one out, Presley Serrano Ramos gets aboard. And that'll bring up Jordan Henderson. Rivero winds, fires. That ball hit deep in the air. And that one got small in a hurry. A home run. So a 2-run shot makes it a 9-1 ball game. Show the replay on that. And that just exploded off the bat. There's some that just kind of hang up and just fade away, and then there's others, it's just like, that just exploded off the bat. So now we've seen 3 home runs in this game. Holly Mon with one of them. There, the ground out. And there's 2 gone. Parker Ayers the hitter. So Jordan Henderson gets in on the home run parade. Henderson with a home run, and then we had Kaylin Russell Tyler hit one for North Medford, representing their lone run of the ball game. Their little off-speed pitch from Rivero. So 1-0 count, 2 gone in the inning, and the bases are clear. But the Bowman up by a score of 9-1. There, the ball popped up in the air. Taryn Moser tries to go and make a play out of it and can't quite get there in time. Just not a whole lot of hang time on it. So that'll make it a 1-1 count with 2 out. Pitch from Rivero, that is upstairs. 2-1 the count to the hitter, Parker Ayers. Ayers, right-hand hitting second baseman. Off-speed pitch. Goes for a ball. It's 3-1. Ground ball to Scala, long throw across the infield. It's on target in time, and that'll retire the side. Sherwood picks up a pair of runs on a 2-run shot by Jordan Henderson. It makes it a 9-1 ball game. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in 1 minute.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Natalie Toscala leads off the inning. And Sherwood will put that away for the out as there's one gone. So Toscala leads off with the ground out. Back at Tuivano, 0 for 1 on the day, comes to the plate. She looks at the pitch, goes for a ball. It's 1-0. Upstairs on the pitch. Tuivano ahead in the count, 2-0. Bouncing ball hit down to short. Throw across the infield by Cornwell is in time. And there's 2 gone. Russell Tyler, the hitter. Kaylin Russell Tyler, that is. Hit a home run in her only at-bat of the day. Looks at the first pitch for a ball. Serrano Ramos cruising through the batting order. That off-speed pitch. Low. Kaylin ahead at 2-0. There's a strike right at the knees as the count goes 2-1. Ball hit in the air, out of play. Two count. Pitch fouled back. And this one will drop for a base hit. Ball hit out to center field. Henderson will field it. Kalen Russell Tyler 2 for 2 on the day. By our count, that's 3 hits on the afternoon for the Black Tornado. So a runner on with 2 out. Here's Riley Rivera. Opportunity to help her cause here. Presley Serrano Ramos gets that over for a strike. Gets ahead of the hitter. Next pitch, fouled away to the right. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that will retire the side. For the Black Tornado, they get a runner aboard. Unable to do anything with it. We'll go to the top of the 5th. It's a 9-1 ball game, and we'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Julia Edwards comes into the game to pitch for the Black Tornado. She'll come on in relief of Riley Rivera. Edwards started the day as the designated player. Berkeley Henning will lead things off for the Bowman, who lead by 8. First pitch from Edwards is called a ball. But she immediately follows that up with a strike as the count goes 1-1. Swing and a miss. looks like there, Edwards might have taken a little something off of it. Made the hitter swing out of her shoes. 1-2 pitch from Edwards. Pitch will miss on the edge there. 2-2. Edwards, that pitch bounces up to the plate. 3-2. Looks like it might have just kind of gotten away from her. Pitch off target, and the runner's aboard with nobody out. So Berkeley Henning with the leadoff walk here in the top of the 5th. Henning take a pretty good measure there off the base, but scampers back. And here's Holly Mon last time up. She hit a home run. And here she finds herself in a 1-1 count with nobody out. Edwards, pitch down low, bounces to the plate. Thompson doing a good job of keeping it in front of her. And so Henning will stay put at first base. 2-1 with nobody out. Pitch fouled off. We got a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. The runner will take off, and on the third strike, well, there it looks like they're going to go ahead and send her back. Or, no, she's out. So there's one gone in the inning, but the runner moves to second. So runner in scoring position with one out. Katie Moore, the hitter. Henning, the runner at second. There's a strike. Got a 1-1 count. Edwards dialed in and runs the count to 1-2. Edwards misses on the offering. It's a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Edwards records her first strikeout of the day here in her first inning of relief. There's two out. Go to the top of the order, and Daisha Cornwell. Cornwell, left-hand hitting shortstop. She's seen plenty of activity in the field. Off-speed pitch. Down and in. 2-0 to the leadoff hitter in the order. There, that one will end up landing fair, so says the man in blue. And a run will come around as Henning scores. So it's a 9-run game. As Cornwell gets aboard, Henning comes around and makes it a 10-1 game. So the Bowmen, with 6 runs in the second, a run in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth. Scoreboard almost starting to look like a zip code. Some of you Gen Alpha and Gen Z types are going, zip code, what's that? One-0 count to the hitter. Schindler swinging and a miss. Oh, sounds like we got a pinch hitter up. And hitter is Reese Chiolino. Say that real fast 3 times. I dare you. Chiolino, the hitter, ahead 2-1. And that one grounded to short to Scala. Throws from her knees. Moser unable to hold on. So we've got runners at first and second. Not a spectacular play if been able to convert it, but as it was, you try throwing from your knees sometimes that distance. It's not easy. So first and second, 2 out. There's a strike. To Presley Serrano Ramos, who's pitched a good game, and now Edwards attempting to make quick work of her opposite. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that will retire the side. It's a 10-1 ball game as the Bowmen pick up another run. We will pause for 60 seconds and be right back on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time, and there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you, former athletes,
parents,
community members,
anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes, people like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Julia Edwards will lead things off for Coach Chris Campbell and company. First pitch from Presley Serrano Ramos goes for a strike. It's 0-1. So she continues her pitching mastery in the game. Surrendered 3 hits in the contest, including a solo shot by Kaylin Tyler Russell. Or I should say Russell Tyler. 1-1 the count. Ball bounces to the plate. It's 2-1. The pitch from Serrano Ramos. That's going to hang up in the air. Henderson moves in a step, makes the catch. And there's one away. J.C. Russell Tyler, the hitter. JC hits a line drive out to left field. That goes over the glove of the left fielder. She'll motor around first base. Comes into second, standing up. J.C. Russell Tyler with the stand-up double. Peterson, the hitter now. Hadley Peterson, the freshman catcher. Peterson with the runner at second. Pitch hit foul down the first baseline, 0-1. Serrano Ramos comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Digging deep, coming up with the pitches that she needs here. Trying to quell any notions of a black tornado rally. So Kaylin, we mentioned the home run she hit earlier today, and there's a sweet piece of hitting by J.C. Russell Tyler. As the count goes 1-2. Serrano Ramos gets the strikeout there. There's two gone. We'll go to the top of the tornado order. Maley Hamlin. So Peterson, the strikeout victim. Pitch for a ball. Hamlin has had struggles of her own. Well, the whole lineup, for the most part, been working to solve Serrano Ramos. Here, though, Hamlin getting ahead 2-0. So she's off to a good start in this at-bat. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Bouncing ball. And that'll be a foul ball as JC goes back to second base. Hamlin with a 2-1 count. She'll await the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. contact. Comebacker throw over to first is in time, and that will retire the side. So J.C. Russell Tyler hits a double, but she's left at second. We'll go to the top of the sixth. It's 10-1 Bowman. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
We'll go to the top of the sixth inning. Sherwood looking to extend their 12-game winning streak and end the 17-game winning streak of the Black Tornado. Jordan Henderson, the hitter. Center fielder. Hits a ground ball to second. Curtis throws over to first. Moser closes the mid on it, and there's one gone. Julia Edwards in her second inning of relief of Riley Rivero. She'll get ready to go to work against Kaya Stevenson. And there's a strike from Edwards to make it 1-1. If you're joining us late, this game getting off to a 5 o'clock start instead of 4:30. There's a bouncing ball hit to short. Toscala makes a nice play over there. Also gets off a nice throw to record the out, and there's 2 gone. Game was scheduled for 4:30. But in terms of making the long trip down this way, Sherwood fell a little bit behind schedule, so they bumped it to 5. Here's Parker Ayers. Edwards gets ahead of her, 0-1. Remember helping out with a softball team, boys soccer team a few years ago when we were making the long road trip over to Lakeview. We got just a little ways out of Klamath Falls. The field that we were playing with didn't have lights, so it being in the fall, time was of the essence. We ended up stuck outside of town, and we could get help from the bus barn over in Klamath Falls, but by the time they got to us, it was so late we had to turn around and go home. So we're glad that the folks from Sherwood were able to make it over here. And of course, right now I'm sure they're happy with the result that they're getting thus far. Hitter draws the walk with 2 out. Lily Silva will come up to hit. Silva, senior infielder. Getting a chance to get an at-bat here late in the game. She gets ahead of Edwards 1-0. We have a runner at first and 2 out in the inning. Ball hit high in the air. It's got some depth to it, and it's gone. A 2-run shot for Silva makes it a 12-1 ball game. So let's see if we can show that replay for you. And that one hung up high in the air. And another one, and I tell you, we've had some breeze blowing out here today, and it's blowing over in the direction of left field. I'm sure, no doubt, that has helped to a certain extent. So now we've had 4 home runs hit in this ball game. 3 for the Bowman, and then now a bouncing ball hit into right field, base hit, and then for the Black Tornado, Kaylin Russell Tyler going yard. So if you dig the long ball, we've had plenty of it today. And Silva coming off the Bowman bench. And anybody who's ever done pinch hitting will tell you that that is psychologically no easy task, just to kind of come in cold. Bouncing ball to the plate. Holly Mon, who hit one of those home runs, is the runner at first. Ball hit in the air to center field. There to make the catch, J.C. Russell Tyler, and that'll retire the side. So, the Bowmen pick up another home run, and now they have a 12-1 lead. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th right after these messages.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Yep. Olivia Garrison, left-hander, freshman, comes into the game. So once again, for Sherwood, and head coach Chris Moore going to the bench, getting everybody into the act in this ball game. Black Tornado with Natalie Edwards at the plate. Lefty against lefty. Garrison falls behind Edwards 2-0. Here's the pitch, little upstairs. A hitter's count at 3-0. There's a strike. Natalie Edwards ahead in the count, 3-1. Garrison winds, fires, and Edwards draws the walk. Natalie Tascala will come up to the plate, and the way this wind's blowing, if she can make some connection, it'll be interesting to see where that goes. Started out today with a gentle breeze, and that breeze has been a little less gentle in seeing where those home runs have been hit. The wind has definitely been friendly to the hitters today. Pitch high, 1-1. Natalie Edwards, the runner at first. Garrison, the pitch. Ball hit high in the air to center field. Henderson there to make the catch. And there's one away. Becca Tuivano, another player who can hit one out. So one on with one out. Bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss by Tuivano. As Garrison gets ahead, 0-1. Advantage to the pitcher Garrison at 0-2. Natalie Edwards at first. Garrison, the pitch. Tuivano lets that one go by, and wisely so, as the count goes 1-2. Pitch low. We got a 2-2 count with one gone. Tuivano waits the pitch, and she'll hit that in the air. Has some good carry on it, but hangs up long enough there to make the play. Out there in left field for the Bowman, Annika Brandt. Here's Kaylin Russell Tyler. Two out in the inning. Ball hit in the air. It's going to hang up a while, but Henderson there to close the glove on it. And that will retire the side, and by the 10-run rule, that will end the game. So the name of the game, Sherwood comes out of the gate with 6 runs in the second inning. They hit 3 home runs on the day and score in every inning but the first. And they take a 12-1 victory against North Medford. North Medford, Kalen Russell Tyler ended up hitting a solo shot to give the Black Tornado their lone run of the game. And so for the Bowmen, they pick up their 13th victory in a row. Black Tornado sees their 17-game win streak come to an end. Well, that'll wrap things up here from Benny Field at North Medford High School, along with our executive producer, Joe Brett, our cameraman, Dan Hartwell. I'm Jim McCoy. Thank you for joining us, and have a great night, and thank you for watching here along the Table Rock Sports Network.